Hello everybody, I hope you are well. We're going to do a little meditation and healing with the planets today. And this video has been inspired by a meditation I did on a different channel. Chrysalis Moon, I think it's called, but I will put her show notes in the end of the video. And this is a shortened down version. I did post this on the community page and I will put links to the longer version in the show notes. So apparently this half of the year is brilliant for manifestations. Now I do not know much about the planets and astrology, but I do know about the Greek gods and how the Roman gods basically pinched the Greek gods and gave them their own names. And we are going to just go now for a gentle meditation in Greece, the home of the planets on Earth. Okay, so we're going to use a little bit of Koshi chime and some crystals as well, but this is visualization. If you want to keep your eyes open and watch the ASMR movements, that's fine, but this is also a visualization for you to do in your head. Okay, so just take a deep breath in and breathe out any busyness, any tiredness, and any frustrations. Take another breath in and breathe out any aches, pains, and illness. And then just start to ground yourself. I'm going to run this piece of smithsonite right down your body, and this has come from the mines near Delphi in Greece, which is where we are going in our meditation in a minute. It's a very heavy stone. Looks like the sea. And Delphi, or Delphi, is backed by Mount Parnassus, the home of the Muses, and we can see out to the bay, and we are going up to that cave, halfway up Mount Parnassus, past Delphi, the home of Apollo. And it is evening. And if the stone hasn't managed to ground you, I'd just like you to imagine looking at a tall cypress tree and casting your eyes down the trunk of this cypress. A beautiful, lush green tree, sacred to Apollo. And when your eyes meet the earth, just imagine your roots growing down you and down into the ground and merging with that of this beautiful tree. Take a breath in and breathe out again, relaxing further and further, mind, body and spirit. And as we're standing by this tree, you hear a rustle and you scan the hedgerow, and a beautiful centaur named Chiron walks through very stately. He has his lyre and he has his bow and arrow. And Chiron is going to be our guide today up to Mount Parnassus. He is the famed centaur who didn't go rogue. He stayed friendly to humans, and it is said he taught Achilles, Apollo, and Jason of the Argonaut fame, amongst others, taught them healing, music, meditation, and as well some fighting, probably protection, defense. So he is going to be our guide today. I'm going to draw the Seihei key now, who this demigod represents woundedness you may have seen on the card. And he looks at you very sympathetically, and he beckons you to follow. The path is well worn and easy to follow. And as you are walking, just let the chimes gently wash through your aura. These are aligned to earth energy, to Gaia, our mother. Walk confidently and surely behind this beautiful centaur. And think about all of the things that you wish to be removed, to be made easier, but also what you wish to manifest when you get to the cave. Relax, relax, relax. Nobody wants anything from you at this moment, and nobody needs anything from you at this moment. You are completely safe and completely secure, loved and cherished by those that you know on earth, as well as those in the heavens and spirit world. Keep walking up the path, past the beautiful temples of Delphi, leaving the hustle and bustle behind as we move higher and higher through olive and cypress groves. The sun is starting to fall and evening is coming. As we start clearing. Just up ahead now, you can see the mouth of the cave, and there is a glowing light within, and you hear beautiful music and singing, and this is the 9 muses. And one of them is waiting for you here. This is Urania, the muse of the heavens, of astrology, astronomy, and the sciences. She holds the stars and the planets, and she stands for thinking and larger things that we wonder and ponder about. pylon leads you up towards the mouth of the cave, and before we go just inside, I just want you to turn around and look at the view. You've walked all the way up that pathway, halfway up Mount Parnassus, and the lights are all starting to be turned on in the villages and the towns, all the way down to the coast. Half of the sky is still orange, and the sea is still reflecting those beautiful oranges. But the darkness is creeping across now, and the first stars of the evening, one of them being Venus, another being Saturn, are starting to shine down. You take a breath in and you know that you will be doing some healing with these planets, and also they will show you some symbols later on for you to work with in your own time and manifestations. Urania invites us into the cave. The muses are dancing, moving and weaving around now. 9 in all. Writing protection, healing, poetry, lust, and many other things they stand for. And as you sit and watch this beautiful etheric dance, you notice little piles of bones and pottery, and you see that there are many symbols upon them of the Greek lettering. Which all have meaning, divination and petitions and associations with the gods and goddesses. These are the petitions that other ordinary folk like ourselves have come up to this cave to do. You are given a clay tablet which is still a little bit wet and pliable. And you are given something to scratch the healing in with. So you take your tablet, and I want you to write your wish for your manifestation. Turn it over if you need more room, and be concise with your words. You might want to add at the end, for highest good and harm to none. And one of the muses comes over and takes your wish and puts it on the pile. Choke. Honsha Tse Sho for the future. Honsha Tse Sho for the future. Honsha Tse Sho for the future. And then the Tibetan Daikumyo for harmony and mastery. And then I'm going to draw a Greek symbol within you. Ayata, for the spark of light from the heavens down to the earth to ignite. We ask God Hephaestus to add the skill and the craft and the mastery of Ayata. And as the smithy works in his smithy, his blacksmith, creating and igniting those sparks as he hammers everything home. Urania now walks over to you and she reaches out a hand, grasping yours, lifting you up. Chiron moves to the side of you. And Urania now tells you to stand like a star, like the Vitruvian man that Leonardo da Vinci drew centuries later. Urania and Chiron now look to your aura. They inspect it. They start pulling out some of the darkness, some of the heaviness that is attached onto it. And we all have these, gently wiping away, pulling and teasing out anything that no longer serves you, any hitchhikers, any thoughts and wounds that will not leave you. They start brushing them away gently. Chiron moves over to a part of the cave, which is very big, by the way. You can go and see this on, I don't know, YouTube or whatever. He moves over to the part of the cave where the herbs and the bottles are kept and all of the treatments, the natural objects of the earth, whether they're used for you to ingest or just in your aura. But he starts to move over here to start to make a remedy that is right for you. And as he is doing this, Urania starts to adjust the planets and the stars that are right for you at this time and where they are to be positioned into your aura, much like an astrology chart. And as she does this, I'm just going to hold up planets, my crystal planets that I have here. So she works now with Mercury, who is Hermes, a messenger. And this crystal planet will clear the way and show you the path. As she works and puts this planet into place, she whispers to you to heed messages. They may come in a different way. You may see a signpost or a metaphorical signpost. Listen for songs with words and lyrics. And know that you are always guided. Just reach out to those guides, angels, helpers. Take a breath in and just breathe out. She next takes a cat's eye, and this stands for Neptune. And she starts to position Neptune somewhere within your auric field. Neptune, or Poseidon, the god of the sea and of the outer planets, but also deep and emotional, sometimes rough, sometimes smooth. She finds the smoothest place in your chart for Neptune to be placed. And if at any time you get shown symbols, astrology symbols, try and remember them or write them down after this, because they will be right for you for the next few months. Urania now picks up a piece of adventurine for Uranus. And she positions this planet somewhere within your chart. And I'm not exactly sure what these are astrologically, but we trust Chiron and Urania, who know. Take a breath in and breathe out. As Urania picks up a piece of sodalite, which aids in confusing things, and this stands for Gaia, the earth. She positions this planet somewhere within your auric field, where it needs to go. And when she has positioned it, she draws a line all the way down to your feet and ties it in, because you stand on Gaia, on the earth as well. So she's bringing this healing down into reality. Next, Urania picks up a planet, Jupiter, made out of tiger's iron, the largest planet, and fixes it somewhere within your auric field. The big red planet with the spot, that swirls, the storm that swirls and moves and changes. Where is it right for you? Can you feel where it is going in your auric field and what symbols are coming through with it? And now she picks up a piece of topaz, and this denotes Saturn. Putting it into your aura at the position that is right for you and your birth chart. Take a breath in and breathe out anything, any barrier to abundance. You are now making space for that abundance to be brought towards you. For Venus, she picks up a sarahmajerra, helping ignite the passion, giving illumination at a place that is right in your aura and your birth chart. Feeling where that goes and remembering and noticing any symbols that come in. And it might be different each time you do this because you will be at a different point in your life. Next, she picks up a piece of red agate denoting the planet Mars, fixing it somewhere within your aura. Maybe a place that you need to fight, something in your body. Mars is the planet of war. Just think what you fight in your life. What is a daily fight for you? This will help wherever she places it. And finally, she picks up a little piece of amethyst denoting the planet Pluto, the planet that we are told is not quite a planet. She fixes it. Breathe out. She now stands back as you spread your arms again, standing in that star position. Your legs are like that, your arms are like that, and your head is that. You are a star. You adjust and you feel your new self. And the muses all come to stand around you, sending in their beautiful, beautiful healing and light and illumination and inspiration. And Chiron comes over to you. He has your gift ready, your gift for your own personal healing, your gift for any manifestation, whatever He felt was right for you. If you put your hand out now, you may feel it being put into your hand. And if you are unsure of what it is, you may ask. Chokre, chokre, chokre. Ice, ayata is drawn down you. Phaistos illuminates those sparks. And your healing and your manifestations are now done. You thank the muse Urania. She smiles at you and merges back with her kind into their dance around the fire. You now leave with Chiron. The centaur plays his lyre as you walk away from the cave. Let the sound wash over you as you ground in this manifestation healing with every single step that you take. Walking back down the hill behind the centaur, through the olives. It is evening now and you can see some of these planets and the star systems that you recognize. Listening to the tree frogs and the cicadas. As the moon rises, and before you know it, you are back in the cypress grove. You take a breath in and the Chiron now leaves you. And you sit yourself down with your gift and you look at the cypress tree whose oil I am now placing on my hand. And breathe in. Oh, right the way down to your feet. The freshness and the grounding of this beautiful tree which points up above and ties you into down below. And the scene of the grove fades away as you start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. coming back to yourself and back to your life with a full manifestation, which will happen over the next few months. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye for now.